are you? It's been so long since I don't record any videos. I feel like it's a mix of a lot of things. COVID, lockdown, I moved houses. This house right now is not in Napoli because I'm back home for summer vacation. Even though in Brazil it's not summer, it's winter, but you know, in Italy it's summer. So I moved houses and at the same time I started studying much more. I finally started taking seriously my studies and my exams, and it's really hard to find time to do other things other than study. And making videos takes a lot of time, takes a lot of work, and the few times that I have when I'm not doing anything, I like to rest a little bit. So that's why it's been a really long time since I don't record anything, but I will try to record things more often. So this video I'm recording to wish everyone that is doing the IMAT tomorrow good luck, and also to give a bit of advice for anyone that is doing the IMAT tomorrow. So my first advice is try to sleep early the day before. I know it can be hard if you're very nervous. Try to not think too much about it. The day of the exam, plan to arrive at least 1 hour before, because you never know how much traffic there's going to be around. You never know what can happen. So always plan to arrive there at least 1 hour before. It's better to wait for longer than to miss the exam because you ended up being late. And also don't forget your document, your ID, and the pen. This is really what you need. I mean, I would advise also bringing a pencil in case they let you use it, or extra things, but like when you're leaving your house, just make sure that you're bringing a pen and the document. Now for the exam, try to, once you finish a question, you're going to have the exam and the answer sheet separately. Try to mark down the answers, like don't fill it already. Just like if you can't use a pencil, just put a little tiny dot. You'll be able to see it, but you know that they're not going to see it. They're not going to consider that you marked that that answer just by that little dot. So on your answer sheet, you can have which ones are the answers to your exam, but don't mark yet. Maybe you remember something, maybe you realize you did something wrong, and then you can go back and revise the question or try to do it again. It is also faster for once you finish your exam, it's faster to mark them all at once than go into your exam, checking what you did and then marking it. Like, it's just for me, it's the easiest way to mark my answer sheet. And also, one thing that I notice about the IMAT is that it's not just about knowing the subjects, it's also about strategy. So there are some questions on the IMAT that are going, like, they're not hard questions, but it will take you a really long time to do these questions. So I would skip those questions because maybe the amount of time you're going to take to do one question, you could have done 2 or 3 other questions. One question can make all the difference if you're getting into university or not. So yeah, once you finish all the questions that you know, that don't take too long to do, you mark them with a dot on your answer sheet. You can then go back to the questions that you weren't really sure of. And I filled my answer sheet 5 minutes before the exam finished, and I still had extra time. So if you have time, go back to the questions you couldn't finish, try to do them. Once there are 5 minutes left, start marking down the answers on the answer sheet. And then if you have some extra time, you can then go to try and try to solve another question last minute. Don't forget that if you get a question wrong, you lose points. So if you don't know the answer to a question, it's better to don't answer anything than to answer something, because if you get it wrong, you're going to lose points. So I think this is all I wanted to say. Good luck to everyone that is doing the IMAT. I hope you all do really well, and hopefully in 1 month, 1.5 months, you'll be coming to Italy. So that's it. Bye bye.